It's just gotta be you. And it's chaos. We're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K21 here on the PS4. And it's just gotta be you. So let's get it in. Gonna be using the Blazers here. Don't know who our opponent's gonna be. Hopefully it'll be a fun game and we can get a fucking win. They just be on some other shit. Let this live stream load up for a moment. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram. This gotta be you, fella. It's a fella.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the opera of a dark caramel. Cleopatra, holy matrimony since I'm in the cabana. Same time I'ma move up to Atlanta. I was in Miami trying to dodge a camera.
Don't forget the 12-hour live stream tomorrow. Black Ops Cold War. The 3K Killers. He gets a kick out of it. 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 Was there an NBA notification? Was there a notification? No.
Love and rage. When a bass hit like a thunder wave, I shake shit for 100 days. Still underrated, son. Even if they tell me I'm top 5, undebatable to even tell me I'm not. I put it on my mama. You from about time.
I'm looking for you. I think I found you. Notification. What we said.
You making me choose how I might move, what I might do lately. Oh, you made me my worst version. Makes sense.
Not to share it out.
Maybe I should walk in your shoes, but I just see life through first person. No church sermons in the Serengeti. Swearing that we never ready. Well, I do
Eric Sermon, hey.
February. No threat. It really ain't no threat. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Orlando, play with the magic, no camo. When a basket, no, me in a Super Bowl, peace, eulogies.
He's doing a back foot. He's hanging out with Magic Johnson. Tragic Bronson alert. Oh, wait. Well, I gotta set a party with Mrs. K because we don't want to hear nobody. Is that you?
Page news is a highlight. Let's reverse. I'm reminding you of what I don't take kindly to. For any simple-minded fool who blinded trying to.
Where's the Blazers?
If you up, you bet not stall, cause we won't be here when you fall. No threat. It really ain't no threat. Nobody came close and I'm about to
Where's
go.
the Blazers?
Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah.
Where are they? Please drop your links in the chat if you guys don't know each other. Chopper, Sunny, Big, is that you? If you guys do know each other, well, it's gotta be you. Come on, let's go. We're ready? Yep, let's go. Let's get a fucking win, man.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Spurs. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Here's McCollum. Outside Covington. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Cancer. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea. And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the charts. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
McCollum right side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 9.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Drills the baseline jumper.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Portland leading by 5. Lillard outside. Pass to Anthony. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot.
Wow, he went high.
That was nice.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Now here's Lillard. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't see
And
the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
And one?
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so
Come
far.
on, man, you gotta make that.
Sixth in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Murray, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And in that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
His name is Belly Pialita. Belly Pialita?
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics of these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So much dread. It's not who you are, too. Right? What if I did this for you? If you smash the like button and hit the share, and if I gave you this, would you give me $2? No? Alright.
And the Spurs with some changes. Here's Mills. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Lobs it up for Anthony. Kicks it out to Jones. Tanner, high post. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Down low. Simons.
Yeah, for your Simons, let's go. Whatever dunk contest, fella.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get him.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Spurs trailed by 9. And finished off by DeRozan.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Jones drives in.
He's gonna quit. Watch, ready? It's a quit. Is he gonna quit? Smash that like button. Hit the like. Spit the like. This guy's gonna quit. He's doing settings overnight. Alright. Valero gas. Okay. Come on, fella. Not in the middle of the game. He's got 2 minutes left and he automatically loses. But if that happens, we're going to still continue because we want to embarrass him. Oh, excuse me.
This is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Yep, that one goes.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to McCollum. Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by the Spurs. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Portland.
No one's in the chat. What's in the fucking chat,
so
man?
far, halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important. If they
Come on,
want
let's
to make sure
fucking
they
go.
don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of
Fella.
the game, you have to stay hydrated.
Hey, fella.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Spurs continue to remain competitive. Now it's behind the leadership of their current big man, LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach Greg Popovich said he's been our rock. Hasn't complained about a darn thing. Plays through everything. I can't imagine being more proud of a player. He's been a beast on the court. Kevin, back to you.
He has been a beast. You're right. Thanks. They have found the chemistry right there. David Aldridge, folks, our Hall of Fame reporter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Inside, here's Murray. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Canner in the corner. Fouled on the shot.
And one.
So one free throw coming up.
And what?
And how about the toughness of Cantor? Outstanding at keeping his composure and just finding a way to capitalize. And
now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And And they double up DeRozan on the wing. Johnson. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up from the baseline. Portland again missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs, trailing by 4. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
With energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop
Get in there.
when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
And the Spurs with some changes. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside, White. The Spurs working the ball around now. And so it's San Antonio with it. 4-point game. Stolen by Kansas.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Lillard from outside. No good on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Out to the right wing. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Canner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cantor's got 9 points.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
To the right side. Here's Vassell. Nailed from 3-point land.
Hell no.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Their biggest lead of the season.
Nice.
Nice, Dame. Let's go.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Hood. Pass to Simons. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah.
The alley-oop slam.
Let me eat. Get that.
Hops, especially when the ball is lobbed in his direction. Terrific.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Hood. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And DeRozan, here we go. And that one drops. He's got 13.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan
Timeout.
explosive through contact.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
The Blazers. There you go. Really? Yo, Sonny, Big Tender, Mrs. K, Chopper Ward Dog. Appreciate you guys smashing that thumbs up and the share button. Come on, let's get 10 thumbs up by the end of this play. Come on, 10 thumbs up in 1 second. Let's go. Bella. It's a Bella. Come on, you gotta get him. Let's go. Defense. No turnovers.
Portland leading by 7.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Johnson with the block. And so is Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And Portland with the ball. They lead by 7. And he gets the bucket. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kimball, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Pass to White. DeRozan for 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5.
And the foul!
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen this.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
The free throw is good from Lillard. Here's Walker. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
So he gets them both. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Murray with it. Now Covington defending. And the layup falls. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Back to Hood. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. Walker with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all all going to go down.
And the shot goes in.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you
Pistol
can't
Pete,
get stops
fuck
at this
you.
point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Your game, bro. You beat my ass.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question: toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Was this guy gonna quit? Yeah, he's gonna quit.
And the Spurs with some changes. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's the double team with Covington. To the wing on the left. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now a timeout called by Portland. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. About the explosion in popularity of the WNBA.
Yo, dude, you gotta drop your channel, man. This guy's gonna quit, Raj. I was doing settings. No, you guys don't know each other.
Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League,
hit the
greater
share
pay
button.
in the
We're on the road to
WNBA and the
3
G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Verdi. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season.
What's up, the truth?
Yeah, love the
Wonder
attitude he's
Woman,
playing
the
with
truth,
here
baby.
in the second
Love you
half,
so
going
much.
strong
All
to the
the
hoop
bring
and
the
getting
chat. What's
to the
up,
free throw
baby?
line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
To the paint. Stolen by Cantor. A 3 from McCollum. But they recover it. Lillard outside. Jones, no one around him.
What?
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs trail by
The
14.
lovely Wonder Woman. What's good? What are you doing tonight?
Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Lillard. Anthony down low.
Get in the paint.
And it's Lillard
Come
missing.
on.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hell no.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite in shot creation.
And Murray, here we go. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his third foul of the game.
Get to the chapel.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Taken away by Anthony.
Just another example of losing concentration. His fourth turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
Fella.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
DeRozan's shot is good.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Don't get to smash that leg.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. They get.
Come on, man.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs trail by 14.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Pass to Ganner. Now here's McCollum. They get it back. And here is Anthony. 2 points. That one goes. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Portland. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Here's Simons. Pass to Ganner. Here's Simons. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And that's just all muscle there. Ganner is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Airplane mode.
And Jones slams it home.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Come on, man.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Simons. And Pirtle sends it back. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul.
Okay.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Good game.
Spurs trail by 16. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. And here are the Trailblazers now. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Kanter. To the wing right side. And Kanter throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that one falls for Johnson. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Cantor. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes
After
in all
this,
season.
it's going to be 12 o'clock. It's going to be from the full game, hopefully.
Spurs trail by 17. It's White on the wing. To the inside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Anthony. With the teardrop.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot. Closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
That's good from Kansas. No good on the second free throw. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 16. And it's White missing. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by Murray.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's White. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland, just the latest star from the town.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 20. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. 1:11 left in the fourth. Murray outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And Cantor throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Impressive job.
I mean, it's a quit, right? It's a quit. I mean, there's 41 seconds left. 41. Not even 2, not even 5 minutes. Just, if you quit, you don't get no VC. VC means virtual currency on NBA 2K. And if you don't finish, you don't get the VC. What? It's midnight right now, so I said that I had to stay with NBA. I said I have to. Popping out the states. Yeah, they run a beat, stop me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. I can't stop thinking about Warzone now. I mean, like, I just have to play it. Blowing people up, fucking people stay out. I mean, it feels good. I mean, it feels good in this too, but. It's that time. This ain't sound. It's a vibe. We was down. We survived. Peep us now. We are. I will only get off this and get on Call of Duty if Wonder Woman and Chopper War Dog get on. So let's see what's going on in the chat. I mean, Chopper War Dog and The Truth. You guys get it on motherfucking Warzone or what? Let's get on Resurgence. Let's get someone else to join up. We need a quick response, or else if we don't, then we're just gonna probably get on another game of NBA. What? He was mean mugging. It don't mean nothing. It's just front. It said what? So what's up, guys? You gonna join up, or are we gonna get some more NBA on? We don't. Join or not, fella. But you see the results history, I mean, the past couple games, I mean, it's just, they've been okay, but not great. That was a good win. But people quit. They just, I mean, you're playing Cold War in the morning? That's fine, I mean. I'll be good. I got plenty of sleep last night to get a double snap. Well, it's midnight. I mean, I don't know. Do we play some more NBA for 2 hours? I should. I mean, I've really been thinking about some PS2 Gran Turismo. And I'm thinking about PS2 NBA Live new season.
trying to criticize, trying to take
I mean, like, I just, what's today? Technically Tuesday.
car stop rims still
And it's March 23rd.
Oh, nah, we was getting light. Now we getting free plane ride. Promise we ain't on the same
So
side.
if we give us a good week on NBA, I mean, it's not the old system. I understand that. It's the new system. But it's like 50% similar. It's not the same.
I hit the 3 at the bus.
I don't know. I just like, I'm tired of doing stuff by myself. I need to hang out with people. I feel socially distanced, fella. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 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 Into a Rubik's Cube.
In the club with velour sweat.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna quit this and get on this. Well, I'm getting on a Warzone. Look, you see me right now. We're gonna end the NBA stream. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're in a chat still. We gotta get out of that. We gotta get out of it, fella. I am. I'm going to. But I'm gonna get in this. Make it close so no one can join. That's gonna be the next live stream, so come and join up. If not, we're gonna rock on solos and multiplayer.